This working? Okay, my source are telling me that I should do this, so we're doing a live stream tonight, and I took the opportunity, the time, to reflect and see how many times the Fredericton Police Force came after the blogger. Oh, by the way, I'm blogger Charles LeBlanc, a blogger from Fredericton. Okay, listen to this. 1. In May 2006, at City Hall in Fredericton, there was a protest called Immigrants Without Borders. Someone took some pictures, gave it to me, I put it on my blog, and the news of the day, ATV News, put it and said racism charge against the Fredericton Police Force. This was in May 2006. In June 12, 2006, I was arrested at Atlantica in St. John. I was covering a protest, and there's a video of it, and I'm sure it was from the Fredericton Police, contacted the St. John Police and say, get him. It was almost a couple of weeks after the first episode. 3. June 20th, 2006. I was banned from the legislature for life. 4. November 26, 2006. The judge told an open court my trial, there was a trial of my arrest at Atlantica. I was charged with obstruction. Told the court 3 times, don't let me rule over this. Told the prosecutor to drop the charge. They wouldn't. He found me not guilty. Scary part, see, I just began blogging there, but the scary part about all this is the story wasn't in the Irving paper, but it was in the New York Times. If you don't believe me, go to Google, write Charles LeBlanc in New York Times. So, for a period, NB Power and everything, the protest, it was okay. 5th, March 18, 2009, I was approached by Andrew McDonald from the Fredericton Police and Bobby Beauchamp Simmons on the ground of the legislature. They were plain clothes, they were working for Dan Bussière, and they told me I wasn't allowed on the ground. That was 3 years after I was banned. There's a video of it on YouTube. On April 23rd, almost a month after they talked to me, 2009, I was arrested at the legislature, and Leanne Fitch was present. She is now the chief of police. There's a video on YouTube of it. On July 6, 2009, the charge of assault that was filed by Andrew McDonald and Andrew McDonald was dropped. And Andrew McDonald, police officer, approached me on the street and told me, he called me over his car and he said, you ruined my life. He was forced to retire. They offered him a retirement package. He was gone. Now that's the partner of Bobby Simmons, Bobby Beauchamp Simmons. July 17, 2009, I made the video of Stephen Stafford roughing up the soldier Luc Béjean in front of the IROC. There's a video on YouTube of it. After that episode, the police acknowledged me as media and they were treating me like gold. June 6, 2011, Stephen Stafford was found not guilty, and I was standing right behind him in the courtroom and I was the first one to congratulate him of being found not guilty. June 23rd, 2011, Fred Wuzzle, a police officer from the Fredericton Police Force, comes after me. There's 2 videos. And we had he gave me a ticket for riding a bicycle on the sidewalk with no helmet. He was on a video that I filmed of Stephen Stafford and the soldier. And there's 2 videos. Go to YouTube, write Fred Wuzzle, L-O-I-S-E-A-U, and Charles LeBlanc, and you'll see the 2 videos. July 9th, 2011, a Fredericton police officer gave me a ticket of $140 for riding a bicycle on the sidewalk. I was seen 2 weeks earlier by Dan Bussière. There's a video of it. Just go to YouTube, write Dan Bussière fascist, and you'll see the video. I didn't know they could do that. Just give a ticket to somebody that's seen you. September 2011, I was arrested in front of the police station for using a blowhorn. Not going to go into no details what I was doing there in the first place, but they were showing a double standard policy, one for the poor, one for the rich. And there's a video of it on YouTube. January 16, 2012, blogger pleads guilty to causing a disturbance. I was forced into it, but there's a video of it. That was January 16, 2012. January 20, 2012, blogger place. My place was raided, and I was put in jail for 4 hours. I was charged under the Criminal Code of Canada 301 that was found unconstitutional in 3 or 4 other provinces. People were upset. Professors at UNB wrote letters. They condemned this action, and also the CCLA. There's a video of it on YouTube. In May, I might add with the raid, they took everything. They took my computer. There was a computer in my bedroom. They took that. They took all my external hard drive. They even took my modem. But I was back online 24 hours later with the support of the public. May 16, May 14, May 4th, 2012, the charge of libel for what I was accused of when they raided this place, it was dropped. May 9th, 2012, my lawyer and myself asked for a public inquiry. There's a video of it on YouTube. 7 days later, May 16, 2012, blogger arrested at legislator. Again. June 20th, 2012, police chief Barry McKnight retires at the young age of 49 years old. Why? Because he totally lost control of his police force. June 27th, 2017, the Bernard Richard report. Bernard Richard is asked to conduct a review on me and the Fredericton Police Force. On July 7th, 2012, the assault charge that I was arrested at the New Brunswick legislature, the charge was dropped. On December 4th, 2012, Bernard Richard comes out with his report without talking to me. I asked the city of Fredericton to pay for my lawyer because I'm on social assistance. I got no money and I don't understand my constitutional rights. They said no. On January 19, 2015, I was charged with assault 6 months to the day after I was approached on the street by an idiot so-called poet, Poem for a Penny, and was charged by the Miramichi police because they went out. There's a video of it on YouTube. On September 22nd, 2015, I was visited by 2 officers, and I was given a ticket for riding a bicycle on the sidewalk 1 month earlier. And this accusation was done by Roy Yelstad, the CBC journalist. Anyway, I'll keep my opinion to myself. There's a video of it on YouTube, the police officer that came to my door. That was on September 22nd, 2015. March 23rd, 2016, city drops charge against blogger. So what happened is not the charge, but the bylaw that I received a ticket for riding a bicycle on the sidewalk. It was dropped. There's a video of it on YouTube. On May 4th, 2016, after refusing to sign a peace bond, they wanted me to sign a peace bond. It was a long fight, and we raised $4,400 for a lawyer from Moncton. The trial begins May 4th, 2016. On June 29th, 2016, what a way to spend my summer, a blogger is found not guilty. There's a video of it on YouTube. On November 8th, 2016, I was assaulted by 2 members of the Edmundston Police. These were orders from members of the Fredericton Police Force. These members include Fred Wuzzle, Matt Myers, Yves Debre, Rob Costello, Ed Smith, Daryl Carter, and Bobby Beauchamp Simmons. I was attacked by, there's a video on it on YouTube, right? Edmundston Police. 2 strangers wanted me to go for a ride. I don't think so. May 9th, 2017, the charge of libel, which that's what the the Edmundston Police accused me of, are dropped by the charge. I might add, I was attacked on the street the same day that Donald Trump was elected president. And all these, the New Brunswick Police Commission never once favored my concern over the Fredericton Police Force. I'm told that they're not done with me yet. I'm told they're going to come in the near future after me again. So the bottom line here, I'm allowed to screw up. The police are allowed to screw up 100 times. I'm only allowed to screw up once. And I'll say it again. If this is happening to me, what other person this is happening to that will never see the light of day in the media? That's scary.